They do that now, and they do it relatively routinely in all of our states. Sir, that if parents allow their children to have privacy in the house, and if they don't supervise them adequately so that there's drinking at the party, one of those kids goes out and kills themselves or gets hurt in a car, they sue the parents, even if they weren't home, because that's their responsibility. In this case, you're over 21. You knew he was under 21. You had him in your house. He was drinking, so it's not. Very smart. What I'm telling you is, you are responsible for his tooth echoes, but for your intervention. Nothing would have happened to his tooth. And if he was blitzed at the fraternity party, he was blitzed at the fraternity party. I'm not saying he has no responsibility, of course. He has responsibility, you know? Everybody who's 20 and 3 months goes out and drinks Bicos, they think they're a big deal. However, he drank at your house. You stopped and bought these 40 ounces. I did not stop and buy them. Who bought them? I don't know. They were there when I walked in the house, from the fraternity. Where'd the 40 ounces come from? 7-Eleven around the corner from his house. Audience laughing, and you stopped there to buy them? Laughing. It's right in the corner, right down the street. Did you? No. He went in, 'cause I don't have any ID here. But he went in while you were in the car. Yeah, audience sighing. Judge Judy drank some more, so there was also a keg at the party too. So they were furnishing, but you were beer at the party? But you weren't drinking from the keg. You were drinking, no, from one of the 40 ounces, Your Honor. One of the 40 ounces, yes. Audience laughing. That's how my tooth is fractured. My witness, Josh Cash, can confirm that there was a bottle of Tequiland, a 40-ounce bottle, before I got into that door. I did not buy the alcohol, Judge Judy. Which door? My door to my home. I'm telling you, you just told me, sir. You were present in the house, and you just said to me you were present while he was drinking. I did not buy thee. You don't have to buy it. It's in your home, over which you have control. You're not following me? Well, I don't know. You're not following me. It's in your home. You have control things that are inside your home. He was a guest in your home. He drank in your home things that were in your home. Those, the beer and the all, right? That, the beer and the tequila beer, were not in my home. I did not bring them in my home. How can you just say to me they weren't in your home? You just told Methy were in your home. They were in my home, but I didn't bring them into my home. Doesn't make any difference whether you brought them into your home or not. He was drinking in your home. You gotta be careful when you drink. You gotta be careful who you let drink in your house. You gotta be careful, obviously, about taking a minor. A minor to a fraternity party where you know there's going to be drinking. I'm not saying he has no responsibility, sir. I wasn't even going to get into this aspect of the case. I was just, the aspect of the case that was most important to me was. But for your act of tapping him, pushing him, whatever, his tooth would not have been cracked, and therefore you are responsible. Now all I have is, sir, is bills for one dentist is $700. It's from one dentist, and the other owns $455. I made payments in that one that you have right there. The total for the whole bill is right here. Judge Judy, well then, let me see it. Paul, that was for the temporary tooth that I have now, which needs to be temporary tooth, is on the original bill, sir. Temporary. Cosmetic crown. Yeah, the plastic. Yeah, and the tooth that I have now is still not correct, which is the porcelain one. Listen, that's not all his fault. Oh, I understand. You want to act like an idiot. You have to take partial responsibility. You're right. You're absolutely right. Your responsibility is, you're absolutely right. You're going to walk around with a tooth that's not going to match the rest of your teeth. Audience laughing. All right? That's your fault. You're right. It's your fault. Of course, I'm right. I'm always right. Audience laughing. $1,371 are all these bills together. Sir? Including the $455 that you paid to the first dentist stand, the $916 for the next dentist, which includes the crown. Would you give this back to him, please? Okay? You get stuck with the off-color tooth. He gets stuck with the bill. Judgment in this case is for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,371. Thank you. Court officer parties are excused. You may step out. Gavel thumping dramatic music. English.